Captain Feliciano. I'm retired, 22 years. Been in the family since the day she was born. That's how far I know. As hard as I may look, I am like a duck on water right now. I really am. But, you know, things about Paola that there are two things in life so far that this girl has given me. It's not a girl no more, I'm sorry. But this woman that's right here in front of us has given me that I can say that are completely personally mine. That she has provided me with throughout all these years that I've known her. And it's important right here, right now. And the first one, Paola must have been 3 years old, and we're having a family dinner at Macaroni Grill back in Puerto Rico. And it was obviously her parents, my wife and I. My wife is also Army retired officer, couldn't be here because of work. She's really upset about it. But we were at the restaurant, and this little girl decides to go into a massive fit of yelling and screaming, twisting around the floor, and all that jive that happens with little kids, right? And it's one of those moments that everybody around you is looking at her like, when are the parents going to take control of her, right? But instead what I saw, and I really say this from the bottom of my heart, that day what I saw, that girl is one strong girl. She don't care. She's going to do her thing, and she's just going to do it. And that's what I saw of her. Fast forward to my second moment given to me by her. Here I am.
Yeah, we've been there.
And no reason to do this. And she went to my house, saw my wife and I got the possibility of going to West Point. And once again, there's that strong woman. She could have done whatever she wanted, go to whatever school. And she decided to serve. And there's that strong woman that was a girl. To see her those who know me well know that I'm a hard ass from hell. Let it be known, I was a first sergeant. I would receive the direct commission. I wasn't a staff sergeant. I was a first sergeant. I was a badass, and this is not. This is retirement. This is what happens 11 years afterwards. But now I've spoken about her, and I want to speak to you. And this is key. While in service, you'll hear these stereotypes and the cadets present, the other lieutenants that are here, about the infamous West Point lieutenant that knows what they're doing, right? We all heard those war stories. We've all heard them. You have the option for that to be or not to be. But the reality is, my experience of all the years of service working with West Point officers have always been opposite of the stereotype. A West Point officer brings to the table a lot of chips. You may not see that right now, but when you're on the ground with your units, it's going to be evidence compared to your peers, clearly. And my experience started in August 1993. Downrange Somalia, third day on ground, on patrol. Ambush, platoon leaders with me. Go around, and we're missing a vehicle. I'm an MP. And I remember seeing something on the side. LT's with me, and I look at her. That was them. No questions asked, no second thoughts, no nothing. She looks at me and she says, turn around, we're going back in. She gets on the radio, it's like clockwork. She's just on target. We get into the kill zone, we just clear it out, set security, do everything that you're supposed to do. And here is this lieutenant from Wisconsin, Mesa Bianchi, graduate of West Point, just in the middle of the battlefield, just giving instructions clearly, step by step, like if she had done this several times. Like many of us that day, it was her first time in real combat. And from that point on, I never again thought of any type of stereotype of a West Point officer. That's what a West Point officer brings to the table. Those are all those chips that are on the table. I will tell you, you're going to a unit, First Air Field Artillery. Like I was telling your father this morning, you're going to be a platoon leader. You're going to fall in place. You're going to be in charge at least of 30 people off the bat. They're going to look at you every day. And it all starts at PT. Be first, be ready, lead by example, trust your non-commissioned officers. Because the last thing you want to do is be that combat platoon leader and not be on target. I doubt that very much. I doubt that very much. But that's what West Point brings. Please, round of applause for them. I'm very nervous about this. I state your name.
I, Paula Bell,
Do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. I bear truth against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
Take this obligation.
I'm trying to breathe. And I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation and purpose of reservation, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties on which I am obligated. So help me. I'm sorry about that.